Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Gary Sheffield looks to notch a hit in his 30th consecutive game. Next. Tom Glavine gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Rojas. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Miami, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
First offering on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Miguel Rojas goes down for the first out of the game. Standing in now, John Birdie. As he'll take a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Glavine has thrown a little over 50 innings and has an ERA just under 4. A respectable number that he'd like to improve upon in this one. Fouled off. Glavine has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Corey Dickerson is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. This is pulled into right. Markakis is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Miami down in order, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Pablo Lopez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now to the plate, Cody Sullivan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
Matty, I love the hitting streak. You can have the batting average. I just want guys who drive the baseball, give me serious OPS. I know he's leading the league in batting average right now, but that could be a little misleading at times with this nasty hit streak he's got going. Let's let the season progress a little bit more.
Well, it'd be hard to argue that he's not the best hitter in the game right now. Aside from the hitting streak, he lays claim to the league's best batting average as well.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo home run by Nick Markakis. Third home run for him on the year. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter a run or two early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
At the plate now, Chipper Jones. High in the air out to center field. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field. Acuna digs in now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Markakis. And no one will track it down.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, Harold Ramirez looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. High in the air out to center field. Acuna is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in, Jorge Alfaro, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Now that's popped up. Freeman moving to his left, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him around the batting cage, you could just sense he wants 4 ABs and he wants them with runners in scoring position. He's certainly given himself a chance to have a monster season.
But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The left fielder, Andrew.
So coming to the plate, Andrew Jones hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. Here comes the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lined hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
In now, Gary Sheffield. And it's fouled away as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And the 2-1. He gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
And that's through for a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he is in there. And that, as you see, will extend his hitting streak to an even 30 ball games. That is some month of baseball.
D-Roll, I'm going to have to ask you about this. Is that kind of the number when you start thinking about, hey, you're having a really good streak?
I would say 5 is probably a really
So
good
this guy's raking right now.
30 games. You know what I think of when I think of 30 games? That's a month of sleeping with just nice dreams every night. One knock every game for a month. Pretty special.
1-0 count. Here it is. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
You know, D-Roll, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Here's the 1-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Jones, the runner at third. Sheffield on second. Albies at first. 1 gone. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1.
That's the ball.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
At the plate, Cody Sullivan, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Braves will... So here's Michael Chavis now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Chavis, a former Red Sox, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
The better fielder.
So one out now for the Marlins in their half of the third, and that'll bring Monte Harrison up to the plate. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 49, Pablo Lopez.
Now in the box, Pablo Lopez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Miami down in order. They still trail 1-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Braves come to bat in the 3rd inning, and this is an offense that's really been productive this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Nick Markakis checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Now here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Markakis will round it at first and head for second now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
To the plate now, Chipper Jones. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. Throw won't get him.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, it doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. 1-0 count. Here it is. This is line to left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So next up will be Freddie Freeman as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Harrison moving back on it. Gone! Two-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Into the box now, Andrew Jones. Fly ball out toward left center field. Harrison is under it to make the play on the first out. So one gone now as you take a look there at the standings in the National League East, and you see where the Marlins find themselves entering play today. In now, Gary Sheffield. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitch on the way. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So it's an early shower here this afternoon, as this will not go down as one of his better outings.
Baseman, Ozzie.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Into the box, Tom Glavine. He swings and lines it to left. Oh, and he botches it. Albies ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He will score as the lead swells to 7-0.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Stepping in now, Cody Sullivan, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Harrison is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
Nick Markakis digging in now. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning, as they've now batted around. As a look, now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Markakis is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. Line to the right side, and the Braves just have it working, as this is going to be good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now batting, third baseman, Skipper.
At the plate now, Chipper Jones. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. Make it 9-0.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden we give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
At the plate, Ronald Acuna, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 8 runs already in this inning. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. Big inning for them, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. 3 innings complete. The Braves on top, 9-0. Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. One and 1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, John Birdie.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Birdie. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. Just want to try and paint the corners.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time, and that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
To 1-2 now. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Line toward the gap in left center. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. So he continues to hit the ball well. His second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box now, Andrew Jones, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Harrison is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The batter, the shortstop, Gary.
Ready for another shot now. Gary Sheffield. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them.
On to second, but it's a wide throw, and the shortstop can't recover. To third now, but he's safe, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Sterling Sharp gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Tom Glavine. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
From the belt, the pitch. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And that is off the wall. Now both runners are across. And he's in safely at third, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Into the box, Nick Markakis, pulled toward right center field. Ramirez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. 1 Marlin error and a runner left. We played 4 full. It's the Braves 12 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. Jesus Aguilar is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
So now to the plate, Harold Ramirez. No balls and 1 strike. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Miami down in order, just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. The next to bat for Atlanta, Chipper Jones, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing by Chipper, and this one is smoked out to deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo home run right there from Chipper Jones. Home run number 490 of his career as this lead got even wider. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty D, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
From the stretch. Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously, he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
At the plate now, Andrew Jones. Oh, and Jones gets under this one and sends a high fly ball to deep left field. And gone up into the second deck. Jones, a 3-run home run. Number 31 for him on the season as the blowout continues. Kinsler gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Gary.
Standing in now, Gary Sheffield. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Harrison moving back on it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. He's 1 for 4. First pitch on its way. Lined into right, a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
To the plate now, Tom Glavine swinging a line drive, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Stepping in now, Cody Sullivan, high in the air out to center field. Harrison is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Ready once again, Nick Markakis, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in 1 game here. It's been incredible.
Into the box, Chipper Jones. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Braves lead it 17-0. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Chavis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is in off the plate.
Ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. And that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
3-1 the count now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he fouls this one off. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Striding into the box, Monte Harrison. He flew out in his last at-bat. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The pitcher, number 20, Brandon Kinsler.
So here now is the pitcher, number 20. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Acuna giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Miguel Rojas. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Marlins leave 1. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr.
The center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit to short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. This is to right field and deep off the bat of Freeman. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Number 25.
In now, Andrew Jones. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo home run off the bat of Andrew Jones. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Josh Rader gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate now, Gary Sheffield. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Boy, talk about having a day, Dero. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Ozzie Albies comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, double play ball to second. 4 to second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. so that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first, and he'll get back in standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Harrison moving back on it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We're through 6 full. Atlanta leads it 19-0. Ready for another chance? John Birdie 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
First offering on its way. Jesus Aguilar is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground to the right side. And that's through for a base hit. And the no-hitter is gone. So he was able to take it into the 7th. But the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, and Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter. Once you get into the 7th. And it's hard not to look past getting through that last out. But D-Row, it just wasn't meant to be here with 2 outs in the 7th.
No.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1 left for Miami. And they remain well behind. Last half of the 7th here. And now it'll be the catcher, Cody Sullivan.
The catcher, Cody.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Harrison is under it to make the play on the first out.
The batter, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Riding in once again, Nick Markakis. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Reined in. On to first, and Markakis is retired, 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
At the plate, Chipper Jones. He went deep back in the 5th. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This pitch is popped up. Chavis is there for it. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Standing in, Jorge Alfaro. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Strike taken up in the zone.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Drifting under it now is Markakis, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, the third baseman.
So stepping in, Michael Chavis. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. No runs, just 1 hit, and 2 errors thus far on the Miami line score. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Going back is the center fielder, and it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
So that'll bring in Monty Harrison next.
The center fielder.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Acuña's there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Josh Rader.
Garrett Cooper will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 26, Garrett Cooper.
Popped him up. Albies has a play. And that retires the side. Yimi Garcia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and digging in is the outfielder Ronald Acuña, and right into the shift. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. Here it comes. Comes set with the 0-1. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Oh, way to get dirty. What a play.
The left fielder, number 25, Andrew.
Standing in, Andrew Jones. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
2 out, nobody on. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Nope.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Standing in now, Gary Sheffield. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. So now to the plate, Ozzie Albies hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in Miguel Rojas, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill it.
Oh no, that hit him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. The windup and the 0-1.
0-1.
Hard hit to first. Freeman is up with it. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And he will put this one away, and the Braves will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
19-1 the final today. The Atlanta Braves rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Tom Glavine earns win number 7 on the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Pablo Lopez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.